Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with the Lucky Dog Sim Racing here at Kansas Motor Speedway with the Gen 6. And let me tell you, man, practice is looking very hot out here tonight. Right now, Paul Witt, our points leader, is at the top of the board. But, man, Jared Daniels there, Conehead's there. We'll have to wait to see how this all shakes out. And our driver, MaxSpeedTV car, Dwayne LaPrade out there right now. Very good. All right, let's go take a look at the race analytics here. Coming into tonight, we got, holy smokes, 13-mile-an-hour wind out of the east.
Yeah, you can feel it, let me tell you.
Whoa. 70 degree air temperature, 81 degree track temperature. They're doing 100 laps here tonight. It's 150 miles on this 1.5 mile track. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. And the same, well, 45 to 50 for the fuel. But Dwayne, you said they're getting probably about 55 to 60 maybe, huh?
Well, I will play it safe somewhere between 50 and 60.
Okay.
It just depends on how hard they're in the throttle. Some
Right.
guys are going to be able to save some fuel. Some guys won't.
Yep. All right, and pit road speed 45 miles an hour. All right, looking at the standings coming in tonight. Paul Witt still hanging on to it. The top four haven't changed. They've been staying pretty much the same here. Vernon Markham second place. He's 15 points behind Paul Witt. John Haldane third, 56 back. Gary Slapinski, man, he's got a heck of a hole to dig out of. He's 69 points behind. He's in fourth. Gary Whitmer moved up to fifth. He is 106 points back. John Henderson, sixth place. He's 110 back. Everett Lane, seventh, 120 behind. Dave Acacia in eighth, 136 behind. Robert DuPont, ninth, 144 back. And Larry Boyle rounds out the top 10, 145 points behind Paul Witt, our leader. Dwayne?
Jeff Gilmore in 11th, 148 back. We've got a tie for 12th between Thomas Holder and Brian Pierce. They're both 154 back. In 14th place is Jared Daniels, 187 back. Joe Guy is in 15th, 199 back. Frank Remuglia, 16th, 202 back. Jacob Edson, 17th, 211 back. Sandy Curtis in 18th. He is 214 back. William George in 19th. He is 225 back. And we actually have a tie for 20th between Damon Cox and Calvin Miller. They are both 230 back, respectively.
All right. Well, Dwayne, take us for a ride around the track and let us know what you think here.
All right. Well, surprisingly, Rudy, the sun going down has not tightened the car up at all, at least not for me. I don't know about some of the other guys, but it's going to be a wild night here as these guys try to keep this setup under them. And there's going to be a couple different strategies playing out here. Some guys will be able to flat-foot it around here for the first half of their run. And then as the tires wear, they're going to have to let off. Other guys will start letting off from the beginning, trying to save tires. But right now, as it stands, the fastest way around is this outside line right up against the wall. And we'll take a qualifying lap here. You want to come all the way down on the apron to the white line. Let the car drift out on its own out to the wall. And you can just hold your foot to the throttle through 1 and 2. It's a little loose, so you got to mind the exit. Again, stay out by the wall through 3 and 4 as close as you can without hitting it. Got to feather the throttle a little bit through the corner so you don't slide up into the wall. And then for your qualify lap, you're going to come right down against that white line again. There's a lap around Kansas.
Nice lap, too. Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, 30.6. I mean, dang, that's fast.
Not as fast as some of the other guys, but, you know, the speeds, when the sun goes down, the speeds are going to pick up even more. We're going to start this race out. It'll reset it to daytime for qualifying. It'll be daytime for the start of the race, and we're going to transition into night as the race goes on. So these guys are going to have to deal with sun glare for about 10 to 15 laps until the sun actually sets coming out of turn 3 and 4. But it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, we're still on, well, not on board, but we're riding here. We're watching you on TV1. So, looking good, though.
Thank you.
Fifth place in the points, boy, you guys have really picked it up a lot out here. Conehead's moved into second now. Jacob Edson up there. Wow. Oh, Jeff Gilmore just went to second on the board. Holy smokes.
Yep, as guys are figuring out the line, figuring out that they can flat-foot it around here for the most part.
Yeah.
And as night continues and the wind starts to die down, that wind plays a big factor, especially being as high as it was. You said, what, 13 mile an hour?
Yeah, let's see what it is right now. 12.
Yeah, and you feel that in the car when you're going through the corner. It actually, depending on which end of the track you're on, it'll make you tighter or it'll make you looser. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, it definitely can play a factor in, you know, especially if you're not prepared for it. If the wind
Yeah.
switches directions or something, it can throw you for a loop. Tonight's keys to victory are going to be fuel, tires, and avoid the wrecks. And don't make any mistakes on pit road. If you can do all of that, you're going to have a good shot at winning this race at the end. You know?
All right. Oh, man, he got tight. Whoo,
Yeah.
that was he almost took your butt right out of there.
We made
Wow.
contact. I got a 0x.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't
According
see
to
that.
iRacing, we did.
Yeah. Wow, that was crazy right there, man. Unbelievable. All right, well, see, we still got some time here. Michael Pegg going around the track. Vernon Markham. Old Gas Man, he's out here. David Casey got the DeWalt car tonight. Larry Boyle, glad he's doing much better.
And the guys who really going to excel here tonight, Rudy, are going to be the guys who like a loose setup, because this thing, if you're not careful, it will come around on you.
Yep.
Normally, when the tires start to wear, the setup will tend to get tighter. Not tonight. And I think the wind may be playing a factor into that a little bit, but
Yeah.
tonight, as the tires wear and the fuel burns off, it's actually getting looser.
Very interesting.
And then we've got tonight's X Factor, Rudy. I'll go ahead and get the elephant in the room out of the way now. It's a full moon.
Yeah, you did say that. Uh-oh, we got a new leader on the board, Vernon Markham. Ruh-roh. Could be an issue, maybe not. All right, well, we're going to step away for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back with qualifying.
Oh, say, can you see my twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's it's getting underway here. Just got a couple times coming in now. Frank G, top of the leaderboard at the present. Michael Pegg goes to second. Darren Reeder now takes the pole. Oh, Vernon Markham got it. Wow, look at that. Backing up that fast practice time, too.
Not over yet. These guys have 2 laps to try to get it done.
Right. How come not going to Heck here. There. Oh, that was weird. For some reason it lost it. Lost it, you know, where you go to most exciting. Michael Pegg, top of the leaderboard. Conehead is trying to get there now. Let's see what he does on his first lap. Ooh, not very good. 10th. Gonna have to pick it up a lot, Dwayne. He's 3/10 off of the pole. Razor cut out there now. He is a long ways off. First lap was not very successful. Holy smokes, look at that. Top of the leaderboard for Conehead. Unbelievable how he can do that. He picked it up over 3/10. 4/10. He actually picked up 4/10 on that second lap. Unbelievable. Man, unbelievable. Well, let's see. Who the heck are we going to talk to here? How about, yeah, well, we're running out of time now. Never mind. I'd like to talk to somebody real quick, but it's all right. Be all right. All right, so it looks like we got, what, about 14 qualifiers? Yeah, 14 qualifiers. Maybe about 7 that did not qualify, so not a bad sized field. That's going to do it for qualifying. Dwayne, you're awful quiet. Makes me nervous. You all right?
Yeah, just having a problem with my overlays.
Oh, okay. All right, well, anyhow, here we go. Conehead taking the pole position with a 30.636. Congratulations to him. Man, what a lap he put down. Golly. Michael Pegg will start in second place. Vernon Markham third. Paul Witt fourth. Jared Daniels fifth. Jeff Gilmore starting sixth. Gasman Frank Lamuglia will start seventh. John Held eighth. Razor Cut ninth. And Darren Reeser 10th. Dwayne?
Sandy Curtis will roll off 11th. Everett Lane 12th. John Henderson 13th. Dave Bingle 14th, the last driver to take a qualifying time. Jacob Edson will roll off 15th. Dave Acacia 16th. Larry Boyle will start 18th. Robert DuPont 19th. Brian Pierce will roll off 20th. Joel Guy 21st. And Chris Hogue will round out the field in 22nd.
All right, very good. Here we go. Wow, what a lap there by get these guys laid out here. Let's see, Conehead starting on the pole. Yep, pretty good lap, man. Hey, Gary's in chat there. Well, nice lap there, Gary. Congratulations on the pole again. Well, you're the one that said it, Dwayne. It's going to be very hard to pass here tonight.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to get everything you can on fresh tires because within 5 to 10 laps, you're pretty much going to be where you're at unless the guy in front of you makes a mistake.
Yeah. Well,
Looks like
we're
we had-
about to find out. Well, look at all the dirt on the track. Golly, man.
Yes, sir. 19 drivers made the starting grid. Chris Hogue and Ray Zerkut did not start the race.
Well, that means we'll be down to, what, 18 drivers?
19.
Yeah, 19, sorry.
All right, pace truck's off.
Can't believe the dirt on the track, dust.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is in the air. We're underway from Kansas Speedway.
I've never seen these cars kick up dust like that. That's crazy. Are you seeing that?
I'm seeing it, yes, sir.
Crazy. Wow, big Vernon Markham and Paul Witt side by side. Paul's on the high side. He's going to get that position away from Vernon Markham. And here comes Jared Daniels to the bottom. I don't know. He's going to get to the bottom. He better do it quick. And he's got him, but now coming up in front of him, he's got him. Well, you know what Vernon's doing right now.
Yes, sir. Saving his tires.
Yep, that's the best thing he can do. Seems to be the master at doing that lately.
Tell you what, with all that dust, kind of looks like a dirt track out there, doesn't it?
I know what? Yeah, there's an awful lot. Jeez, oh man. Well, here we go for the lead. Michael Pegg trying to get a lap led. Not going to happen that time, by.
No, but he's not giving up.
And I wouldn't either, because once you get about, like you said, about 5 laps on them tires, you know. So yeah, Michael, he's going to have to. I don't know, he's going to have to figure out strategy number 2 here to try to get by Conehead.
Yeah, he's running around right at the bottom of the track. If I was him, I'd move up the track to the middle lane. At least there you keep the momentum. You don't have to have quite as much room coming off the corner as you would from the bottom there. So if I can get back to his bumper, I'm going to try to go a 1 lane down instead of all the way down to the bottom.
Right.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Conehead, man, he is. I haven't heard him lift yet.
No, he probably will not until the tires start to wear really bad. You can get about 20 laps flat out here before you really it starts pushing into corner entry, and it would not surprise me here if none of these guys are lifting.
Yep. Michael
the top
Pegg,
4 definitely are not.
He's trying to get a lap led here. He wants us bad. Conehead, oh man, I don't know. That was close.
Michael Pegg
Michael
got it.
He got it. Golly.
Led that lap by 0. They were tied at the line, but iRacing gave it to Pegg.
That's awesome. Well, he said he's not racing for points tonight, which he's not because he's not even in the top 20. Michael Pegg on that.
Yep.
Gary is. Gary's 69 laps in the hole, man. He's got a heck of a hole to dig out of. And we got how many races left? Let's see. Gen 6 series. I can tell you here in just a second. They're on. I think we got 2 after tonight, I think.
Wow, mad scramble in the back. Sandy Curtis in the wall. That put him 3 wide. He got through it. He just kind of scraped the wall, but it slowed him up enough that these guys had to scramble. Kudos and heads up by these guys not to run him over.
Yeah, Darren Reeser's right there. Darren was fast in practice. qualified 11th tonight, but Sandy Curtis as I'm looking at. Sandy qualified 11th tonight, but running in 8th. So hopefully that didn't cost him too awful much. It's Darren Reeser I was talking about here. He started 10th, running in 9th. But he was fast in practice. Here comes Everett Lane. He started 12th place, running in 10th. These guys back here, they're working really hard. Dave Bengal, which started in 14th, is now 11th. These 4 cars up front here are pulling away from 5th place Vernon Markham there by 2.1 seconds.
Yeah, and I think if you're right on board here with Vernon, you may hear him lift just a little going into the corner. Just enough to save the tires. The top 4, I can guarantee you they are not lifting at all.
Yeah, he's burping it just a little.
Yeah, so he's trying to save his tires there, which is not a bad strategy. He is going to eventually catch these guys if it stays green. But yeah, we got a long way to go.
And Jeff Gilmore looking to the inside, and he's going to get that slide job in front of Vernon Markham. Wow, what a pack of cars back here. Holy smokes. Jacob Edson coming from 15th. This is quite the pack of cars back here, Dwayne.
Yes, it is.
Dang, I'm telling you. Frank G., Dave Bengal coming up there. John Henderson. John's still riding there. Dave Acacia started 16th, running in 14th.
You see these guys, switching lanes, trying to find a little bit of grip out there. And I tell you what, Sandy Curtis has been flirting with that wall since the drop of the green flag. He's touched it in the rear quarter panel a couple times, so it hasn't really hurt him. No front end damage, but he should probably come down about half a lane.
Well, I've seen guys. Oh man, that was a close one
there.
Whoa, he almost took Dave Bengal with him.
We got to try for the lead. Paul Witt trying to get by Slapinski.
Wow, yeah, he wants to get
side at the line.
He wants to get that bonus point.
There he goes.
He got him. Wow, look at that. Man, I'm telling you what, Paul Witt is in alien territory this season.
He's been doing a great job for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember a season I've seen him run this good. Honest to God, I'm not knocking him. I'm praising him. I think he's running excellent this season. It's the best I've ever seen him run. There he goes. Bonus point for Paul Witt. Yes, sir. That's why he's the points leader. Right?
Yes, sir.
Conehead way up against the wall. He knows what's up there. Can ride up there.
Oh, contact. Darren Reeser goes around.
Uh-oh. Trying to catch up with him here. Whoa.
I was just about to mention the battle between him and Everett Lane, and coming out of 2, they get together. Everett gets tight and goes up into Darren, tags him, and just sends him around. Those 2 are the only ones involved. These guys do have 1 reset. Doesn't look like Darren got all that much damage, so he may not have to use it.
I don't think he got anything really. Maybe a scrape down the side, but there's no dents or anything.
Yeah.
And as far as Everett, I don't think Everett got any damage either. He just kind of rolled off of his nose there a little,
Yeah. Now, it's too early to come down and take tires. They only have 3 sets, so you can only change your tires twice. Oh! I don't know what just happened to Reeser, but I don't know if he downshifted or what, but he went head first into the outside wall. He's definitely going to have to use a reset now.
is he? How come I can't find him? Oh, there he is. Well, what the heck?
He might be calling it quits now. I don't know. Something definitely happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had a hardware. He's still sitting there. He might have a black screen. I don't know. Maybe a computer froze.
Could be. We never can tell when it comes down to stuff like that. Things do happen. Wonder if we could get him up here and talk to him and find out. Let's see what he's got to say here. Darren Reeser, you got a copy?
I do, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh, okay. We'll let you go. Hardware problems, we're assuming. All right, yeah, I think it's hardware problems. You are right. Doggone, man. Well, that's going to put him a lap down, and oh man, that's horrible. Dang, looks like he towed the pit road.
Yeah, he really probably didn't have a choice there.
Man. Well, while we're sitting here debating on that, we can't talk to him. How about we talk to Jared Daniels here a little bit? Jared, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Well, how's it going out there? What's the car feeling like?
Like we're racing on a skating rink, an ice skating rink.
Yeah. Well, from what I'm understanding, Dwayne was out there, practicing. He said once the sun goes down, he said it even gets slicker.
It does, yeah. You really got to move up. We're moving up pretty early, a lot earlier than I even thought we would at the start of this race. But it's loose everywhere. It's loose, low, middle, and on the high end. I was running the high end up there. I don't know if you saw. I was running, like me and Cone were running all up against the wall, and Witt and Peg were running a little lower than us. But even up there against the wall, I was burping the throttle quite a bit, going through the corners, trying to keep it straight.
Well, I got to ask you, what the heck are you doing clear back in 14th in points?
Well, I've had some bad luck in this series. I've missed a few races. I focus a lot of my time on the truck series, but I do race in this when I can. But I've seemed to have some bad luck in the Cup cars on Wednesday nights for some reason.
Well, you're gonna have to pick that up a lot, buddy.
I hear
Good practice this season, though. Maybe next season you'll have better luck. So, but good luck tonight there, and thanks for talking with us, Jared.
Hey, no problem, Rudy. Thanks, you guys.
Yep. See, team one, okay.
Now, Chris Hogue did get to join the race, Rudy, but he's 15 laps down in 20th.
Ouch. Well, the lights just went out, so we'll be going green next time by. We'll be restarting the race here on lap 20 after the first caution.
Yeah, and not really much change throughout the standings here. A couple of guys, Dave Acacia, Joel Guy, just came down pit road to top off on fuel. Paul Witt currently scored as your race leader. Jared Daniels will restart second. Jeff Gilmore third. Vernon Markham fourth. Jacob Edson started 15th up to 5th. Robert DuPont started 19th up to 6th. Conehead Gary Slapinski is 7th. Michael Pegg 8th. 9th is Gasman. Everett Lane 10th. John Henderson in 11th. Sergeant Pierce 12th. Dave Bingle 13th. Larry Boyle 14th. Sandy Curtis 15th. Dave Acacia 16th. John Held 17th. 18th is Joel Guy. Darren Reeser still on pit road. And Chris Hogue in 20th. Pace trucks off. So the top 6 stayed out.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flags in the air. We're under our way again at Kansas.
And I think Jared Daniels snuck by and got I think he led that lap.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's a good thing about that outside like that. You can sneak by and get that on the jump, as long as he backs off before they go into turn 1, it's all good. Jacob Edson. Wow, he's come a long ways. Come from 15th to 4th, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Looking good. Jared Daniels, man. Showing the way. took the lead away from Paul Witt.
And the top 11 right now are all pack racing.
Yep.
Witt gets a little loose off the corner. He's going to lose second. And we're 3 wide for second right now as Markham goes up, tries to go up the middle. Backs out of it at the last second.
Yeah, I see that. Conehead sitting here watching it going, no, that's not a good idea, Vernon. Not a good idea. Not in front of all these cars.
Well, the track's wide enough you can get away with it,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to do it for more than half a lap. Oh, leader in the
Whoa.
row, and it stacked everybody up. 4
Oh,
wide
my
for the
gosh.
lead.
Who was that peg off the track? I think he thought things were going to get ugly there for a second, and he tried to dodge
did.
it.
And
They're
we're
3
still
wide.
3 wide for the lead.
Oh,
Who's gonna
my
lead it at the
gosh.
line?
Conehead's got them fresh tires. It won't be long, and he'll be battling to get...
He actually took fuel only.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anyone took tires that time. Like I said, you can only change them twice.
Okay.
So definitely way too early to try to change the tires.
All right. Well, Paul Witt back to the lead. Chris Hogue did take it back behind the wall, so...
Yeah, looks like he had connection issues, so he has dropped out. He may be back, though.
Ever Lane.
Look at Frank Ramuglia down low on Conehead, trying to get the third away from him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at that. Look how he closed right up on him. That's the draft. Oh, one into the wall. Oh, my gosh. Robert DuPont, the innocent victim out of that one. I think that was Bingle, wasn't it?
I believe it was.
Yeah. Did he just get loose coming out of 4 or what? Let's go back and take a look.
Looks like it was netcode.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it kind of looks like netcode from my vantage point there. They kind of just slid up into each other and into the wall. Now, they didn't spin. They got it corrected, so no harm, no foul, but they both have damage.
Oh, yeah, there was some net code there. Yeah, they were probably about 18 inches apart. Yep. Wow, unbelievable right there. There's really nothing you can do about that. It's everybody's connection to the computer. It's nothing that anybody can do about it.
Yeah, Darren Reeser has taken his car behind the wall as well, so leave 18 cars in the race, and all 18 for the moment are on the lead lap.
Darren, I think, was having some issues there. Computer issues, not sure. I know he's had issues for the last couple of weeks. So, but man, well, no caution. So I feel bad for Robert DuPont, got all that damage. You know, and Bingle. Where is Bingle? He's up. He's only a couple places ahead of him. So DuPont, man, he took a pretty hard lick into that wall.
Yeah, he's way off the pace right now. He's having trouble just getting to 170 mile an hour, where everyone else is running in the 180 range right now. So he's definitely going to have to get that thing to pit road soon, or he's going to risk losing a lot more.
Paul Witt, Conehead. And Conehead's using that Dwayne LaPrade line again. And here comes Gasman. Wow, into third. Frank G, go for it, Frank.
And now we're in the transition phase, Rudy. They're starting to see, I believe the sunset's going to come into play here a little bit.
Yep, I believe you're right. Hey, Brian. Holy smokes, Brian Rainville in chat. How you doing, Brian? Gosh, long time no see. You should join this league, brother. You'd be good in this league. I'm telling you. This is like, these guys are like some of the top racers. I ain't lying. You guys are really good. You should be in this league, Brian. Oh, we got a caution again? Uh-oh. Bingo. No. Must have been Bingo, and he towed the pit road that quick. Yeah, it was.
Yes, he did. He was on the outside of Joel Guy and just into the wall and tagged him.
Dang.
And he just brings it to a stop on the
Apron.
lower lane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, so now what? What are they going to do now? Who's going to pit?
Well, I think everybody's going to come down pit road this time, Rudy. You know, it's 100 laps. You want to try to split the difference if you can, but I'd say you come down and take tires here. I would. It'll give you one more set for the remainder of the race.
Right.
Fuel's going to be close. They may still have to stop. I don't think anybody can make it from here, but this will at least get you at least 30 more laps where you can possibly make a splash and go at the end.
Right. Brian Rainville, you still there? I guess he must have left. Wow, look at that. Is that a 2-tire change for Conehead? Well, no, he took fuel only because he just took tires. Or, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he did there. Don't know. But he got out first anyhow. Let's get him up here and find out what he did. What, you want to talk to him?
Sure. I believe he took fuel only.
All right, there he is. Gary
Slapinski, Dwayne Indaboo. Got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty quick pit stop for 30 laps in. You think fuel only was the way to go? Just trying to save a set for the end, or what's your strategy here?
I'm just gonna gamble. I'm not sure if I have a chance to win this championship, but I want to have some fun and hope for a late caution and just run up through the field and just steal a win tonight.
All right. Well, you've got a lot of guys behind you. Looks like everybody else took tires, so you might get your wish here. But what are you going to do if the caution doesn't come out? I don't think anybody can. Well, I don't think anybody can make it from here on fuel. It's going to be really close.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good. I was holding people off. I noticed I was in practice. I was holding people off with new tires, but not 30-lap tires.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right.
Needless to say, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to have some fun.
Yeah. Well, heard a lot of guys talking about how loose it is out there tonight. How is it feeling to you?
I don't know. I'm fine with it. I like these cars. I like when they get loose. I can control it. Not like those next-gen ones that you should get loose and you ain't saving it. These I can at least drift it a little bit and slide it through the corner. So I like these cars. These really suit my driving style.
All right. Well, it's definitely showing on the laps lead ticker there. Well, we'll let you get back to it here as we're getting ready to go back racing. But good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Oh, thank you.
Brian Rainville says he's racing. Okay, all right. Well, that's a good excuse to have. I'll give you that one. You're racing. But you need to apply for this league, brother. I'm telling you. I'll put in a good word for you because I know how good of a racer you are. This will be a great league for you to be in. Right up your alley, buddy.
Two cars to keep an eye on, Rudy. Jacob Edson, David Acacia just brought it down pit road to top off. 66 laps. If they can save a couple of laps and get a caution, might be able to make it.
Paul Witt, I think, had a pit road penalty there, and he had to go to the back of the field. Because he come off of pit road second, and now he is clear in the back in 15th.
Yeah, may have been speeding on pit road.
Yep. Probably either speeding coming on or coming off the pit road, you know.
Right, we'll reset real quick here. Conehead is your race leader. Jared Daniels second, Gasman third, Vernon Markham fourth, Jeff Gilmore fifth, Michael Pagg sixth, Everett Lane seventh, John Held eighth, Sandy Curtis ninth, and John Henderson are your current top 10 as they run. 17 cars still on the lead lap, 17 running. Pace truck's off. We're ready to go back at it.
Green flag.
Green is in the air. We're underway again.
I'm actually kind of surprised that we've even had 2 cautions here tonight now. I'm pretty shocked at it, really, because these guys, this is not usually like them.
Yeah, well, the setup plays a little bit into that.
Sure.
You know, these guys aren't, some of them aren't used to running really loose race cars, and I tell you, the setup is definitely loose. And it's a full moon. There's always that too.
Well, Paul Witt, you know, he did stop there, and I think he did a 4-tire change, Dwayne, because look at him marching up through the field here. He is not holding anything back right now.
And Jared Daniels has assumed the lead on fresh tires. Conehead just trying to hold him off right now, but they're getting by him on the low side. Ramuglia up to second, and Jeff Gilmore follows him through.
Yeah, you can tell Conehead, man, he's falling backwards, not changing them tires. But it could, you know, it could come out, it could even out here before long. Markham in 5th. Here comes Michael Pagg. He's coming to the end. Oh my gosh. What, man, I thought he was going to take Vernon Markham out right there.
It was close.
Yeah, and he brought Everett Lane right along with him. Look at this. They're going to go 3 wide with Gary. Oh, man. And fresh tires. Man.
That's the difference between 30 and 0 lap tires.
That's right. Golly, man. Michael Pagg now looking to the inside of Vernon Markham. That's for 4th. And he ain't that far behind Jeff Gilmore. He's 6/10 up to Jeff. He'll be catching the draft here before long. And Gasman may be going for the lead here, Dwayne.
Looks like it.
Holy smokes.
He's going to try that inside line, the hard way to pass.
Golly, man. Regulator taking on the Black Rifle coffee car there. I told my wife about that. I said, man, I would really like to try some of that Black Rifle coffee. I think he might have led that lap.
He did by 10 thousandths of a second.
Nice. Very nice, Frank. Frank G leading his first lap tonight. Good job, Frank. That was pretty bad to the bone right there. I think he's got enough of a lead right now. I think he might lead this one here too. Yep. Well, he ain't going to be able to do that much longer though, Dwayne, because boy, once that newness starts wearing off them tires, he's going to be equalizing out there with Jared, and Jared's he's got the line, the outside line like that. It won't last long.
Nope, he's got to find a way to get by him or at least beat him through the apex. You can complete a pass on the low line, but you've got to be ahead of him before you get to the center of the corner so you can slide up in front of him on corner exit.
Yep.
Just like he's doing right now. He should be able to slide up coming off the corner and complete the pass.
Yeah, he should. Not sure if he thought maybe he wasn't clear or not, but good job, man. That was excellent work right there. All right, where's Michael at?
Right behind him.
All right, Mike. Oh, man. I think Michael got a little tight right there.
Like he did, yeah.
Yeah. He tried to keep it down low coming out of 4, and it just wasn't working. There he goes. He's looking to the inside again, though. That outside line is just so strong out there, you know what?
Yep.
That Dwayne LaPrade line out there, man, I'll tell you. Hard to compete with that. You know, and eventually they'll all wind up there. If it would stay green, they would all wind up, and then there wouldn't be any passing. So at least right now, we're seeing a little bit of passing, a little bit of, you know, side-by-side battles and everything. So Everett Lane, Vernon Markham back here, John Held, Sandy Curtis. Sandy's still running real good. And Paul Witt, our points leader, started fourth tonight, back here in ninth place. Is really, I think he had a pit road penalty, he got caught and had to go to the back of the field. He's working up through pretty nicely right now.
Yeah, and I think that's that strategy for Conehead is kind of backfiring on him.
Ooh. The heck's going on there? Sandy Curtis took the nose of him off. I think what happened was Everett Lane got loose right there. Kind of put the scares in a lot of guys.
Oh, I see what happened, Rudy. I went back and looked at it. Vernon Markham got down, touched the apron, and slid up the track.
Oh, okay.
And it was a mad scramble to not hit everybody.
I see.
And Everett Lane did get in the wall after that. So, close call, but everybody made it through.
Wow. Yeah, John Held moves up. Sandy Curtis moves up. Paul Witt moves up. Everett Lane goes back to ninth after that close call right there for him. He just, something there he didn't like. I can't say as I blame him.
Yeah, and he did get into the wall a little bit on that, so he may have a little right side damage. Might be slowing him up just a tick as well.
Sure. Well, Dwayne, we're coming up on the halfway mark. What would you think about a little crank it up here?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's crank it. All right, folks, back up here to the lead. Gasman's still leading, but not by much. Jared Daniels putting the pressure to him. The drafting is just so strong here that, you know.
Yep. It definitely plays a factor. And the top four may be 5 seconds ahead of fifth, but the real racing is from fifth all the way back to 13th, Rudy. This has been a big pack of cars. They've been swapping positions since the drop of the green flag. A lot of racing, good clean racing going on back here.
Right, right. Yeah, this is one heck of a pack of cars, I'm telling you. Dang. All led by Paul Witt. Big pack. Every lane goes back quite a ways. Brian Pierce is actually at the tail end of that pack, Dwayne. He come from 20th place tonight. And he's really been working hard to get himself into 13th. Wow, he may be looking to pass Sandy Curtis here in a minute. And I don't know what happened to Conehead, but why is he all the way back in 14th?
Old tires.
Ah, that's right. I forgot. Obviously, he said he wasn't too sure if that was a good idea or not, but he was going to try.
Right.
Not racing for any, he knows he's really out of it for the championship. I mean, he'd probably have to win the next 2 races, and Paul Witt would have to lose the next 2 races for him to even have a close shot, So, but hey, like he said, he's having fun. Larry Boyle, all the way back in 15th. And Joel Guy, the last one on the lead lap, in 16th. But back up front, it's still a battle here between Jared Daniels and Frank G. And here comes Michael Pegg into the picture now.
And Jeff Gilmore.
Oh, Michael Pegg coming to pit road. Oh, this could be his final pit stop right here.
Could be. 44 to go. He'll definitely have enough fuel to make it.
Yep. Probably going to use his last set of tires. No, he's not in it for points either. And, I hope he's feeling all right. He said he wasn't feeling too good with his back. So maybe he's going to sit out the rest of the race. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want him to push himself so hard that he's, your back's bothering you. Trust me, I know a lot about that back stuff. Oh, man. Nothing worse than your back hurting you.
Nope, here he comes. So he has made his final pit stop.
Okay. Wow. Gonna make it after all. I didn't think he'd be able to make it. I'll just hope he ain't pushing it. Well, Jared Daniels and Jeff Gilmore both get by gas, man. I'm kind of wondering if Frank may have burnt them tires up trying to stay ahead of them too.
It's possible.
Yeah, we're about to find out because these guys, they might, yeah, I would say maybe in about another 15 laps or so, we might see these guys come in for their final pit stop. That's about when I would. I'm not saying they would, but that's about when I would. That way it would kind of split it up, for the remaining laps.
Yeah, and you having a 30 lap shoot, 30 laps is going to be better than having to be out there for 40 laps.
Right.
So I do think these guys are going to run it out, probably split it, like you said, in half, with about anywhere from 30 to 35 to go. We'll see them on pit road.
Right. Yeah, we're coming up on 40 to go here, in another lap. Or 41 to go here when they cross the line. So laps are winding down. Been doing good. We've had 2 cautions here tonight, folks. Hopefully everybody's had a good time enjoying the show here tonight. Brian, hope you're doing good in the race. I know you probably can't talk because you're racing, can't type, but you got to learn to drive and text like these guys do. I don't know how they do it, man. They're driving and texting on their phone. I don't know how they do it. I can't remember who that.
To drive with your knees, Rudy.
Yeah, I can't remember who that one was that I seen doing that. I actually seen his car on the track. He was running like in 4th or something, and he's texting in chat. And I'm like, dude, don't you know texting and driving is illegal? I know it's only a sim, but how the heck do you do that? You're doing 180 mile an hour and you're texting on your phone? Okay, whatever. I guess that 55 wouldn't matter to you either.
Car in the wall, Joel Guy down to the inside. He's got a ton of damage. We'll see if he can get it going. It might be a caution.
Yeah, he got it going, but not going very good. He got it going. He'll be going to pit road, I'm sure.
Here comes the leaders.
Yeah, he's barely going. Oh, he'll be heading to pit road. Well, Gas Man trying to come back, and you see Jeff Gilmore, he's watching all this. And I know Jeff, man, I feel bad for him. I really thought he was going to get up there and get the chance to at least lead one lap tonight, Dwayne. Maybe he will before it's over. He come in tonight. Yeah, he's 11th in points. Out of it for a chance to even... He is completely out of the shot of winning the championship here tonight. But still, you know, only 2 races left after tonight, folks.
Vernon Markham sneaks down pit road.
Where do they go? Well, go ahead, keep going. I'm going to see if I can figure out, Dwayne, here, where, oh, sorry about that. Where they're going next week. I want to find out where they're going next week.
Okay.
Let's see else.
Vernon Markham has made his final pit stop, but Michael Pegg has gotten by him. And the best thing that could happen for Pegg right now would be for this to stay green, because he is running faster than the leaders right now by about, he's a little, almost 2 seconds faster than Jared Daniels right now. So all that time that they're out here running their laps, he's gaining on them. And in fact, he's about to put himself back on the lead lap.
Yes, he is.
Hopefully these guys are paying attention, because if not, if they stay out, they're just doing themselves a disservice.
Yep, there he goes. He just put himself back on the lead lap. And I mean, he didn't just barely drive by the leader. He just blew him right off the track.
Yes, sir. That time by Pegg ran a 30.9. Jared Daniels ran a 32.3.
Yeah.
So almost a full 2 seconds faster. Gary Lipinski on pit road making his final stop.
Yes, sir. Well, that's pretty impressive, Michael. He's got himself back on the lead lap now. Where did you say? Let's see. He passed Dave Acacia. Yeah, Vernon Markham. I don't know. Vernon's. I don't know. Vernon's not showing the strength here tonight that I thought he would. And just to let you know, they do go to Michigan next week. Oh, let me tell you, that's going to be some awesome. It'll be like super speedway racing.
Oh, yeah.
Even more so than tonight, you know.
And it looks like the drivers have caught on. John Held now coming down pit road.
Yep. Yeah, they can see how much faster these guys are out here. And we're coming down to 30 to go here in a couple more laps. So, and here comes the leader, Jared Daniels coming in. Jeff Gilmore, Gasman coming in. But that's going to give the lead back to Paul Witt. And he'll have to come in here. We still got about 7, 8 drivers that need to come in yet. Yeah, 8 drivers. Larry Boyle. I don't know if these guys might stay out and run it dry, praying for caution. And Henderson goes to the lead. He wants to get a bonus point.
Remember, Rudy, Michael Pegg pitted first.
Yep, Paul Witt's coming in, and so is Jacob Edson. And Henderson led his first lap. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, Dave Casey is looking good right now where he is at.
Yep, he's about 13 seconds right behind Michael Pegg.
Yeah.
But he's definitely in a good spot to, when this shakes out, to be in second place.
Yes, sir. Waiting on John Henderson to make pit road. I think he just wanted a little added insurance here to make sure he did lead this lap. So, Sandy Curtis still out there, and Everett Lane. Those three need to pit yet. I am really shocked that Henderson is still leading. Sandy Curtis out, still out. Everett Lane still out. Wow, these guys are pushing it right now. You know, the bad thing, Michael Pegg's already got 15 laps on them tires, but he's got such a huge lead, you know.
Well, and he got that lead, Rudy, because for those 15 laps, he was out here running 2 seconds faster than everybody.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
He was the first one on pit road, took advantage of those fresh tires. Now, they're going to be able to cut into that lead a little bit as the tires start to equalize, but yeah, Michael Pegg has done exactly what he needed to do to get himself back to the lead.
Now I kind of wonder if any of those guys behind him have any tires left, if they're on their final set of tires, or if they have not used their last set of tires, or what. You know, I'm just kind of curious to see what's going to happen with all that.
Well, it is going to be interesting because right now, Rudy, Dave Acacia, he's in second place.
Yeah.
He's 1 lap down.
Yeah.
But he's got John Henderson in front of him, who's currently the race leader. So they got to get, when Henderson comes to pit road, that will let these guys cycle back through. But right now, we only have 4 cars on the lead lap. Make that 5 as Jared Daniels gets by him.
Yeah, Jared is actually, he's the one that is going to be running down Michael Pegg right now, but he is 12.2 seconds behind Michael right now. But he is cutting that down, though. He's got way fresher tires, about 13 lap fresher tires than Michael does. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. Jeff Gilmore got by Dave Acacia.
That time by Michael Pegg ran a 31.9. And Jared's going to run 31.1.
Yeah, he's 0.8 quicker.
For now, until those tires equalize.
Yeah, he's down to almost 11 seconds behind Michael Pegg.
And right now, what John Henderson, Sandy Curtis, and Everett Lane are hoping for is a caution.
Yep.
Because that'll do 2 things for them. That'll keep half the field a lap down, and it'll keep them from going a lap down coming to pit road, because right now they are losing a ton of time by staying out there.
Oh, yeah.
And Michael Pegg is closing the gap between himself and Everett Lane, now down to 12.5 seconds. It was 20 seconds there just a couple of laps ago.
Yep, and Jared Daniels is down to 10 seconds behind Michael, so probably about a full straightaway behind him.
And outside of a caution, these guys have made their final stop. They're not coming back down pit road.
Yeah, I can see Jared Daniels back there. I think that's him. That might be a lap car. Yeah, I think that's a lap car. Yeah, it's Brian Pierce. Lap car.
And right now, Rudy, this field is just so spread out.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're going to have another caution.
Yeah, I don't think so. Now, Jeff Gilmore and the Gas Man are pretty close to one another. That's a good battle going on between those two. Other than that, I don't see very many battles going on. Conehead and Dave Acacia. But Conehead, he's pulled away now from Acacia. So, yeah, there's not very many battles going on around here right now. John Held may come up on Acacia here.
Yeah, the closest battle we have right now is between Jeff Gilmore and Frank Remuglia.
Yeah. Well, John Hill just passed Acacia, so. Yep, he just got by him, so there's no battle there now. Yeah, you're right. But we're still waiting on the top 3 to come in. John Henderson, Sandy Curtis, and Everett Lane need to come to pit road. We've got 20 to go right now, Dwayne. Are they going to try to make it the rest of the way? There's no way they can make it.
It looks like they might try.
That's 69 laps.
I agree.
Okay. We'll see.
Well, like I said, they're hoping for a caution. Now, the one thing they do have going for them, they still got a set left, but they don't have to take as much fuel. So they may be able to save a little bit if they take, I don't think they want to take fuel only, but at least shorten that pit stop by maybe a second or so if they can just get 4 tires and a splash of gas.
Well, Michael Pegg's trying to run down Everett Lane right now. He's down to less than 9 seconds. 8.9 seconds behind Everett Lane right now, and that would be for third if he can get up to Everett. Now, if he can get to Everett, he won't be that far from John Henderson and Everett just passed Sandy Curtis. Sandy Curtis is on pit road. Well, that will put Michael Pegg into third now as he goes by. Yep. So 2 cars left the pit out of here. John Henderson and Everett Lane. We got 18 to go. I don't think they can make it, Dwayne. I don't know. I may be wrong.
Well, it looks like Henderson's going to try. He's got no choice now. His bet has been made.
Yeah, kind of locked into it.
And he has backed off quite a bit. Just trying to save fuel to get him to the end. But, he's got right now a 5-second lead over Everett Lane. And with him backed off as much as he has, that's slowly shrinking. Michael Pegg now 13 seconds off of the lead and 8 seconds behind Everett Lane. So that gap is closing, but I think Henderson is going to try to stretch it out here to the end.
Jared Daniels just got loose coming out of 2 there, excuse me, but he has closed the gap up on Pegg now. He's down to 4.8 seconds. Does he have enough time to get to Michael Pegg for third?
I don't think he does, Rudy. I think we're at that point in the run. The tires are starting to equalize.
Yeah.
Their last laps, we'll take a look at their lap speed. Daniels ran a 31.8. Pegg ran a 32.2, so they're starting to get closer together in speed.
Yeah, it's less than a half a second. Yeah, he's really not gaining a whole lot now.
Vernon Markham, though, is trying to hold off Conehead right now. They're side by side. That is a battle for position.
Right.
And Markham, if he can stay ahead of Slipinski, he's going to do everything he can.
Yep. He always said if he beat Gary, that's a win to him. Didn't matter where. It's a win to him. Gary's just that good. But I'm not going to take anything away from Vernon. Vernon's an excellent racer. A beautiful tire saver. I mean, he's just got it all. He's just an all-around great racer, So I'm not taking anything away from Vernon. He is excellent. But I'll tell you what, when you can get out there on the track and you can be ahead of Gary Slapinski, I can totally understand where he's coming from. It's like a win. He's still hanging on to it. Barely, but he's still hanging on to it. And those two are pretty much kind of equal on tires, too. I mean, Gary's got like 3 lap newer tires than Vernon does. That's really nothing,
Right.
That'll be interesting to see how they're going to do this. Let's see where Michael Pegg's at now. He's really not cutting into that time of the leaders that much anymore. He's kind of equalized, and Jared Daniels only 3.3 seconds back.
Yeah, that time by, John Henderson ran a 32.6. Pegg ran a 32.2. So he's starting to catch them in as far as times at the line go. They're starting to slow down now. I think it's too little too late. If John Henderson can stretch this out,
Oh, man.
what a fuel mileage race.
Yeah. I would have
mean,
never believed he could get 69 laps out of a tank of fuel.
Me either. I knew it was going to be close when he came to pit road and topped off.
Wow.
But I didn't think he'd be able to actually pull it off. Well, he's got 10 laps to get it done, 10 to go at the line. Not often Kansas comes down to a fuel mileage race, but when it does, man, it's a nail biter. And Peg's still 5.5 seconds behind Everett Lane. Lane comfortably in second. And Vernon Markham just took it behind the wall.
What's that?
Vernon Markham looks like he got loose, Rudy. He just took it behind the wall. He was battling. Paul Witt had gotten by him. He hit the wall, started to spin, and he's out of it.
Oh, my gosh. Well, so much for second place points, son.
Right?
What the heck, Vernon?
Not sure.
Uh-oh, Everett Lane's on pit road, so he's not going to make it.
Nope.
Peg just went into second.
But he's still 11 seconds behind John Henderson. And I got to think Henderson is trying to stretch it out.
Yeah, he's locked into it. I mean, of course, I thought Everett Lane was too, but I guess I was wrong about that. He's not battling with the lap cars. The lap cars are getting by him and getting their laps back, I should say. That's Robert DuPont just went by. Here comes Larry Boyle. He'll be back on the lead lap. Unbelievable. How far back? Brian Pierce is quite a ways back, though.
Henderson 7 laps short, Rudy. He's on pit road
man.
Now.
And
Almost made it.
Peg is smiling ear to ear right now, but it's not over yet because Jared Daniels is only, what? What is he? 1.2 seconds behind him. Holy smokes. Can he get there, Dwayne?
I don't think he can. I think it's too little too late.
Man. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, this has changed a lot, but good effort by John Henderson. I got to say, good effort, man. He led a lot of laps tonight and gave it a good effort. 24 laps he turned out there, man. That was pretty awesome. And here comes Peg around to put him a lap down. 1.7 second lead to Jared Daniels. 1.8. Uh-oh, what happened to Jared? Man, he just lost.
Just working around lap traffic, Rudy. It slowed him up that much.
Oh, man, yeah. Wow. Jeff Gilmore, third place for him as he got around Gas Man. Frank G, man, what a night he's had tonight. Great job. Peg up and down. Here he goes. Started second. 5 laps to go. Jared Daniels led 23 laps earlier in the race. He's been trying to catch up. Jeff Gilmore didn't lead any laps tonight. Started 6th place. Now running in 3rd. Gasman led 14 laps. Started 7th. Right now running in 4th. Quite a ways back. Conehead. Gary Slapinski was our pole sitter. Led 14 laps. Is mired back in 5th place right now. Just ahead of our points leader, Paul Witt. Paul started 4th. Led 16 laps. Running in 6th. Let's get back up to the front here as Michael Peg goes to take 3 to go.
And the only thing that could throw a monkey wrench in it right now, Rudy, would be a yellow flag.
Yes, sir. That would. Oh, my gosh. That would just make Michael sick. Well, he already ain't feeling good. I don't mean he's sick. His back's hurting him. But golly, man, that would make him, that'd give him a stomach ache right there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would. Yep. And there's only one driver out there with a set of tires remaining. And that's Gary Slapinski.
Yeah. He ain't never going to use them.
Nope.
Not now. Don't pit now, Gary. Ain't going to help you.
2
Well,
laps to go.
Henderson's trying to get around Jared. I'm not sure what the benefit would be for him to do that, but he needs to just lay off right now. Just kind of back down. Let these guys race it out. I don't know why they're racing Jeff so hard like that, but coming to get the white flag this time by, Dwayne.
Well, keep in mind, Rudy, they're racing not only each other. Well, no, they're not racing each other, are they? I thought they were racing for the lucky dog spot, but no.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter now. White flag is in the air. One more time around. No overtime tonight.
I'm sorry. I just didn't think that was necessary. My opinion. That's all. Just didn't think that was necessary. Just like they're racing with Michael right now. That's totally unnecessary. You know, race is over.
Yeah, they've got the fresh tires. Sometimes it's hard to tell a driver to back out of it when he's got fresh tires.
All right, Henderson's going around the outside. Michael's going to let him go, but coming to the finish line, final time, crossing the line. It's going to be Michael Pegg for the win. Congratulations to Michael. Wow, that was an amazing finish right there. And I'll tell you what, Jared Daniels did everything he could do to try to get there, but just was a little short.
Yep.
Now, hold on, we're going to get these guys up here. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Michael Pegg, bringing home the victory tonight here at Kansas. How could this feel, Michael? I mean, we were watching all this coming. It looked like Jared Daniels was running you down, but I think time was on your side on that one. He was running out of time. Maybe another 3 or 4 laps, he might have been there, but the tires had equalized. There was nothing more he could do with you. So tell me about the race, and man, this was amazing.
It was unbelievable. It was loose, fast, a lot of competition out there. Yeah, it was great, man. Banging it out with Jeff and Jared, that was awesome.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you.
Front.
Yep. Yeah, you guys, I don't know. I don't think you led the most laps tonight. Let me look. No, you only led 9 laps tonight.
The most important one.
That's right. I bet your back ain't hurting right at the moment, is it?
No.
You need some good painkillers or something. Anyhow, wow, great race out here tonight, Michael. I wouldn't have thought, you know, I was really kind of thinking that maybe Jared or, well, the way Gasman was running there, I thought he was looking good. Gary, you know, Cone Man, or even, I don't know what happened to him, but Vernon Markham, he just like pulled off the track and left. So I was thinking one of those guys would kind of be the winner, just knowing that you weren't in the points. You were going to just try to come out here and just run for the fun of it, and weren't even sure if you could make the whole race. But by golly, you did it.
Well, Cone Man didn't take tires on that pit stop, so
Right.
Jared got out front, and he's super fast, and he was hunting me down, him and Jeff. I was losing weight watching every lap.
Yeah. I know
it was like the movie Jaws. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see him coming.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Jared was like when he got off pit road and everything. I think he was like 14 seconds back or something, and he ran you down to less than 2 seconds. That's pretty
A
impressive.
couple more laps, he'd have had me. Yeah.
Yeah. Golly, man. Well, who you got to thank for your win then tonight, Michael?
Tonight, I want to thank the regulators, Lucky Dog, all the guys that come out and race with us. Thank Cash, Tracy, and Molly. MaxSpeedTV.
Very good, buddy. All right, well, go celebrate that. Go get some good painkillers in you or something there, buddy.
I'm a shot of liquor. All right, man.
Yeah,
See you, buddy.
yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right, bye. All right, Dwayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Jared Daniels. Jared, man, you did everything you could do, but time ran out for you. Talk about your racing out there a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun out here at this track here at Kansas. Actually, my home track, so I've turned quite a few laps here. you got to find that right line. Not the low line, the middle line, the high line's not good for everybody. You just got to find that line you're comfortable with. And fortunately for me, the high line worked really well for me tonight. It was a lot of fun battling with those guys at the beginning of the race. We were all running close and tight, everybody giving the respect. And then I saw Peg go in early to get tires, and I thought, okay, I'm going to be somewhere around the 15-second probably mark behind him when I come out of the pits. And I thought I had enough time to run him down, and we just didn't have enough laps.
Yeah, it's not often the first guy on the road ends up in victory lane, but it turned out to be the winning strategy here tonight. If you could do it over, would you can maybe a lap or two sooner?
Well, yeah, knowing what I know now, sure, I would have probably come in a little bit sooner, so I wouldn't have lost as much time as I did staying out after Peg went in. But you know, I thought he'll come out. Surely he'll burn him up, trying to make up some time. Peg's a good racer, so I'm sure he managed just like he needed to manage his tires. And you know, I didn't really try to burn him off catching him, because I figured if I burned him off trying to catch him and I caught him, I wouldn't be able to get around him. So I did a lot of tire saving on that top line, working my way up to him, and that might have hurt me as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, now you guys go to Michigan next week, a similar shape, but definitely different style of race. How do you feel about your chances there?
Yeah, I like Michigan. Michigan's a good track. You're right, similar just to these tracks here. And so, you know, as always, you know, if you can keep her clean and keep the fenders on them. Heck, I bumped the wall a couple of times running that high line. I think I even crumpled my right front at one point, but luckily it didn't slow me down. It did make me a little more cautious, but it didn't slow me down. So, but yeah, I look forward to Michigan next week, or to Michigan.
All right. Well, we look forward to it as well. We'll let you get out of here, but before we do, who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
My wife, obviously God for my health, all the guys at Lucky Dog, all my teammates at Can-Am Racing, Jeff Gilmore, number 3 there. Good job, Jeff. A couple of the other guys had some problems tonight. So, and then you guys at MaxSpeedTV.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second, and good luck next week.
All right, Dwayne, Rudy, appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Rudy, you got third.
I do. Caught up with Jeff Gilmore. Wow, your teammate giving you a lot of praise there, Jeff.
Yeah, I pushed him hard.
Wow, what could you have done different, man? Because you were really. Okay, you're backwards. I see. You were really putting it to them there for a while, man. And I thought, holy smokes, man, you're gonna actually reel these guys in. You and Jared must have pitted on the same lap. Do you kind of like what Dwayne just asked Jared? Do you wish you maybe would have pitted a couple of laps or 3 or 4 laps sooner?
Yeah, I know how to wear them out better than anybody. So just wore them out, and I didn't have anything at the end there. But we never thought that Peg would be able to, because he pit way before us, and we didn't think he'd be able to do it, but he just showed right there that he did it. So I think we were 2 laps late pitting. We said 66, and then we stayed out like 2 more, I think, just because where we were on the track at the time, it just circumstance. But he did an awesome job winning that with pitting that much earlier. Like a couple laps, not a big deal, but he was like 10 laps before us. So.
Yeah. No, 13.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Yeah.
I knew it was wild. He pulled down. And I was like, no, boy, that's too early, unless he's got another set of tires in the bank somewhere. But
well, it was just like, it was like kind of like you guys were at that point right here that the tires were starting to equalize and you weren't really gaining as much time on them. You know, it was kind of odd because you were only gaining about 1/10 a lap right there at the very end.
Absolutely, yeah. When you get a certain point, you're about 2 seconds off of your pace, and that's where it stabilizes.
Yep.
And we were pretty well equalized. Plus, we were probably going a little bit harder at the beginning, trying to catch them.
Sure.
So, yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad to run top 5 for a change.
Heck yeah, man. Good to see we love the paint job on that car. Dwayne mentioned it before the race there. He said, you know, we like the throwback genuine draft car, old Rusty Wallace car, you know.
I love it too. I got that a while ago and for a throwback race, and I said, I'm leaving it on there because I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to the Miller tent in Michigan when they had Rusty Wallace was actually cooking hot dogs and hamburgers, and I had a complimentary ticket to the tent and all the free beer you could drink. Man, I poured down a few genuine drafts there.
I bet, man, that would have been awesome.
Oh yeah,
Nice,
that was good to
nice.
see him. He was back there cooking.
Isn't that something?
Yep.
Old
Well,
Rusty.
I'm glad you got third, man. That's really awesome. So who you got to thank for this third place then?
Oh, I got to thank my boys, my Can-Am boys for sure, Can-Am team. And I got to certainly thank the league, Lucky Dog. They're providing great races for us here, week in, week out. And also you guys up there in the booth every week putting on an awesome broadcast, MaxSpeedTV. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff. And congrats again, man. It was good to see you up front running for a change. So we'll see you next week at Michigan.
Copy that. See you there.
All right, buddy. All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Michael Pegg coming home with the win. Jared Daniels finishing only 0.3 of a second behind him. That's unbelievable, Dwayne. He had ran him down from like 14 or 15 seconds.
Yeah, he needed about 2 more laps to get it done.
Yeah. Michael knew it too. I'll tell you what, I'm sure Michael was very glad that race was over right at that point, because he knew a couple more laps it was going to be, you weren't going to win. So, but anyhow, Jeff Gilmore finishing third. Gasman, Frank G finishing fourth. Good to see that. Paul Witt, our points leader. I'm sure he's still going to hang on to the point lead, but he finishes fifth. Conehead sixth. Jacob Edson seventh. John Held eighth. David Acacia ninth, and Robert DuPont 10th. Dwayne.
Larry Boyle is going to bring it home 11th. John Henderson 12th, the last car on the lead lap. Brian Pierce scores a 13th place finish. Sandy Curtis 14th. Joel Guy 15th. Everett Lane 16th. Vernon Margam 17th. Dave Bingle 18th. 19th place will go to Darren Reeser, and Chris Hogue out early will round out the field in 20th.
All right, very good. All right. Well, congratulations again to Michael Pegg. Just kind of, we really didn't think, I don't think he even thought he was going to win tonight, to be honest. I don't know that, but oh man, but good job for the Georgia Limousine 777. Congratulations to Michael Pegg. Dwayne, thank you for helping out tonight. We do appreciate it. Say hello to Tracy and Cash and Molly. Got to say hello to everybody, all my, kind of like my second family down there in Georgia. So hello to everybody. All right. Well, we'll hopefully we get to see you guys soon. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.